Hello everyone, myself Dr. B.S. Londe, working as Assistant Professor in Chemistry, Karmavir Bhaurao Patil Mahavidyalaya Pandharpur. In the last lecture, we have studied Introduction of Fire Spectroscopy, Principle of Fire Spectroscopy, and Schematic Diagram of Double Beam IR Spectrophotometer. In this lecture, we will see the fundamental modes of vibration. So, fundamental modes of vibration are those vibrations which occur in every molecule. And we know, as we have seen in the last lecture, every molecule at all temperature, including absolute zero, possesses vibrational motion. And during these vibrational motions, there is change in bond distance, that is bond length, and bond angle. So, change in bond distance is known as stretching vibrations, and change in bond angle is known as this change in bond angle is known as bending vibrations. So these stretching and bending vibrations are the two fundamental modes of vibrations. These stretching and bending vibrations are known as fundamental modes of vibration. See, symmetric stretch mode or symmetric stretching. This is asymmetric stretching, and this one bending. Here this bond angle is going to change due to the bending vibration of that molecule. For any polyatomic molecule, the number of fundamental modes of vibrations can be calculated from the number of atoms, that is capital N, and their degrees of freedom. So what is this degrees of freedom? The number of degrees of freedom is equals to the sum of the coordinates necessary to locate all the atoms of a molecule. So generally, if we want to locate a point, for that we require three axes or three coordinates x, y, and z. So it has 3n degree of freedom. Consider a molecule of n atoms, then it has 3n degrees of freedom because these x, y, and z coordinates are required to locate the atom in the space. Okay, for a instance, if we consider any molecule, it can be linear or non-linear. Linear molecule means which is the shape of which possesses the shape of line. For instance, this is the example BH2. It is linear molecule. Its shape is as like as line. CO2 molecule. It is also linear molecule. But when we consider H2O, it is non-linear. Out of four fundamental modes of vibrations of CO2, two are bending and two are stretching. And these can be shown like this. Stretching mode of vibration. In stretching, these are two. This one is known as symmetric stretching and this is asymmetric stretching. Two CO bonds. This one is 1 and this one is 2. CO bond stretches to the opposite direction simultaneously and contracts to get initial position at the same time. In case of asymmetric stretching, two CO bonds contracts and relax. The stretches in the same direction. So one bond increases its bond length, and in case of another bond, the bond length decreases. This is known as asymmetric stretching. Here it is shown in visual manner. In the bending vibrations, when you consider this CO2 molecule, all the three atoms, that is two oxygens and one carbon, are vibrating in the same plane, that is the plane of this screen, what you are observing. CO2 vibrate in this line, so it goes to this side and this side, this side and this side, this and similarly two oxygens also going to vibrate in the same plane of the screen but in the opposite direction of the carbon. When carbon goes to this direction, two oxygens will go to the opposite direction and vice versa. And fourth vibration, it is not in the plane of this screen. So this plus sign indicate that this carbon is coming out of the screen towards us. Out of the screen towards us. It is shown in this diagram. Out of the screen. It may go below the screen when these two oxygens are coming out of the screen. So at the same time, at the same instance, when we observe, carbon and oxygens are going in the opposite direction but out of the plane of the screen. Okay, so these are the four fundamental vibrations that occur in carbon dioxide. IR spectrum of CO2 shows the absorption band only for, this is very important, only for the frequency corresponding to asymmetric stretching, that is nu2. Nu2 means this one, and not for symmetric stretching. Why? Because it involves change in dipole moment, and only those vibrations which involve change in dipole moment are observed in IR spectrum. Only those vibrations which involve change in dipole moment can be observed in IR spectrum. Whereas nu1, it is not observed in IR spectrum because it do not involve change in dipole moment of the molecule. Here is table which shows some molecules with their capital N value, that is number of atoms in that molecule, their geometry and modes of vibrations. You can apply the formula for number of modes of vibrations for that particular molecule and calculate the modes of vibrations.